No, thank you. A mutilated Gaki lies here. It looks like one hell of a fight. No, don't need to rest at all. See if we can manage to go down here. Door is shut tight, as usual. Hasn't changed whatsoever.
I smell something. It's coming from this mulberry tree. This hole was created by a metal spike. The 5 elements are in conflict. Metal subdues the tree's energy. Who would disrupt this balance? Where could the spike have gone?
Spikes that should be here? Not here. Domon's Book, Volume 2. The volumes that we're missing, we only got 1 and 5, will be appearing in here, which means we get to fill in some blanks. The mulberry trees harbor a powerful spell. They are living creatures with wills of their own. They live far longer than humans and are much more intelligent. After I've completed my mission and the time is right, I must subdue those twins once again. There are many ways to subdue them. Which way would be best? Fire annihilates them immediately, but once they're dead, I won't be able to use them again. I suppose I'll suppress them, but keep them alive. I'll use a demon-suppressing spike. But given their magical powers, 1 spike may not be enough. I must remember that the twins are a trivial concern. They're only tools for sorcery. In this realm, only that woman has the power to resist me. I believe he is talking about Seimei. Well, we know exactly where there are some spikes because both Utsuki and Sakuya use spikes to complete a puzzle over here. Checking over on these places, not much to find around here. Corpse's head has been stuck in the latticework, and the rope seems to be gone again. It's like someone has sealed that with Seal Earth once more. Not much to do over here at the moment. I see something flickering. Air is drifting out from the shrine. Could there be an open space inside it? There could, but we're not going to be able to go there. Something's lying there. 2 metal spikes. Where's the third one? There's a device on the door, but it seems to be inoperable. Well. Got some nice new Hibari cards. Once again, not something we're going to be worrying about. Bunch of useless junk to me. We are way too powerful with this spear. hear some singing going on. Yoo-hoo. Anyone here?
Demons!
Where?
To the golden sword of the heavens, I pledge my mortal protection. Demons above and below, beware, or taste the wrath of God and be torn asunder. Huh? So, you're one of Domin's disciples. Where is he?
The master, that man, used us as sacrifices to perfect his magic.
Just what I would have expected.
Utsuki fell victim to evil magic. She is somewhere in the cave. Please help her.
All right, I understand. I will do my best. I don't think 2 spikes will be enough.
Well, 2 spikes will be enough to keep her in place for a bit, I guess. There's no way to pass through the door. Welcome to a place we have never been before in the underground, the lab. You may have seen that on our map, but we've never actually been in there. And here's the door that has been locked for much of the game. Also, corpses on fire suddenly. Before we head towards the on-fire corpses, we're going to head back over here. Nice new vessel, elixir, and an underground map. So, if you're keeping track of how many items I've picked up so far, we have picked up 2. Yeah, so we are not going to be getting any of the cloths to open any doors. Literally, if something has a seal on it, we will not be opening it in this final phase. And once again, the silk thread is blocking the way. In fact, it looks like there's a lot more of it now. So it's probably something that grew back and possibly does not indicate a timeline. Sadly, I can't cut through it even though I have a spear, which should be more than sharp enough to do something to it. At least I think so. Not only that, but even though it's magical thread, I feel that the spear should be capable since it's a ceremonial spear. And I mean, the last time that we cut through it with a scythe, which didn't seem all that magical. A burning corpse sways gently in the air. The air stinks of burning flesh and putrefaction. An oily liquid is dripping from the hot corpse. Ugh. Well, I guess that's what happens when you cook a whole bunch of corpses. Hey look, it's Utsuki. And it looks like she's summoned a dog friend.
Back off!
That was a good card.
Someone gave this to me.
I've been saving it for a long time. It's my last card. Oh, you must be Utsuki. I understand you were possessed by Domon's renegade sorcery. The singing isn't so loud now. I feel calmer. And in accordance with my father's wishes, I'm no longer of this world. I seek living humans. I'm so thirsty. Just the sight of flesh and blood drives me mad. So, I burn the corpses. I do know. The mulberry tree needs to be sealed. If fortune is on our side, we won't be too late. But we must have more spikes in order to accomplish this. I know. I will die here. That is your choice to make, but what about your father? He used his own daughter as a sacrifice? If he did this, he could do worse. Your father must be killed.
Alright, so we have an ultimatum. Utsuki's father must be killed or the world will be destroyed. Let's see if Utsuki has anything else to say.
I don't have much longer to live. Strangely enough, though, I feel calm and at peace. I guess I won't be able to care for the irises in the garden. That makes me sad. I would like to be alone now.
Alright, Utsuki, we'll leave you alone. You got anything to say? Yeah? Okay, good boy. You stay there and watch over Utsuki. Ooh, laggy. And Uranus is on this door, so we will never go through there. And that thing is still writhing inside this chest. It's never come out. Certainly looks like Adamushi to me. What do we got going here? If I can grab it. We have Domon's book, Volume 4. Document written by Domon concerning the mulberry. Those twins. Where did those two mulberry trees come from? Rumor has it that the ancestors of the Hada clan found them somewhere and brought them here. I've never seen mulberry trees like them. Or perhaps their seeds floated here from China, Korea, or some other foreign land. Once there was a man named Shufu who came here from China seeking eternal youth and immortality. Every age has its fools, as does every realm. Eternal youth and immortality are nothing but illusions. We enjoy life because we know we will die. What greater pleasure is there in this world than to battle with one's mortal enemy and emerge victorious? So Shufu, who is ever so briefly mentioned here, is a guy who was seeking immortality during the Qian dynasty for the emperor of that time, who was actually the first Qian emperor. And he wasn't able to find it, and when he came back a couple of years later, when questioned, he said that there was a giant sea monster that was blocking him from finding the immortality, and asked for some archers. And after he got those archers from the emperor, who believed him, he went off to Japan, or at least that's the running theory, because there are a lot of temples to Shufu in Japan. Now, the likely reason for the temples to Shufu is because he brought over a lot of Chinese knowledge, which was capable of improving the quality of life over in Japan. Not much different going on here. So he basically taught them about farming and other various things, but one important thing that he brought over was information about silk and how silk could be used. So basically this is an ironic joke on the fact that silk and the silkworms, technically a lot of their use was brought over from Shufu's knowledge. Door won't open. Anyway, this game takes place in the Heian period, which I may have said before, and that is 1,000 years after Shufu's time, so it's kind of interesting that they're just linking a number of these things together.